Niels Bohr, 1920s Copenhagen. He proved something that sounds like mysticism but is pure physics. You cannot observe reality without changing it. The act of observation affects what you're observing. At the quantum level, the observer and the observed are not separate. They are entangled. This is the Copenhagen interpretation. The experiment: fire an electron at a detector. Before you measure it, the electron exists in superposition. Multiple states simultaneously. It's everywhere it could be, all at once. The moment you measure it, superposition collapses. The electron chooses one definite state. Same electron. Only difference? Observation. Not that observation reveals which state it was in. Observation creates the definite state. Before measurement, wave of probability. After measurement, particle with position. The observer doesn't just watch, the observer participates. There is no quantum world, there is only an abstract quantum description. It is wrong to think the task of physics is to find out how nature is. Physics concerns what we can say about nature. When Bohr said this, he wasn't being mystical, he was being precise. You can't separate the measuring apparatus from what's being measured. The question you ask determines the answer you get. Ask where is the electron, you get position, you lose momentum. Ask where is its momentum, you get momentum, you lose position. Because reality itself doesn't have both properties simultaneously until you measure one. The act of asking determines what becomes real. This has been experimentally verified thousands of times in labs worldwide. The observer effect is not philosophy, it is physics. Bohr proved you're not a passive observer of your life. Your attention, what you choose to observe, measure, focus on, affects what becomes real. Structurally, what you pay attention to grows, not because the universe grants wishes, because attention is a form of measurement. The measurement collapses possibility into actuality. Right now, you're surrounded by quantum superposition, infinite potential, multiple possible futures, all existing simultaneously. Your choices, where you direct attention, what questions you ask, what you measure, collapse that superposition. They make one future real and the others unrealized. You think you're observing your relationship, your work, your life, but you're not just observing. You're participating, shaping, collapsing possibility into actuality. The question you ask determines the answer you get. Bohr asked, how does observation affect reality? And proved the observer matters. Bohr didn't say consciousness creates physical matter. He said you can't talk about reality independent of observation. The two are inseparable. You affect what you observe, always, in the lab, in your relationships, in your own mind. You're not watching your life from the outside. The observer matters, because observation itself is participatory, and that is consciousness.